I thought it was my fault. I thought that something I'd said or something I'd done, in my case, sometimes it was something I hadn't done. If I opened my mouth, I was arrogant. If I didn't say anything, I was ignorant. So I couldn't win. I just thought it was all my fault all the time.
So the psychological manipulation, that it's all my fault, and that's why I don't have anybody, because it's me, followed with the physical assault, which in a way was easier than all the psychological manipulation and abuse, because once it's over, you know. But the mental scars that you're left with just don't go away.
So the physical violence, I guess, it's really, really hard in terms of, you know, battling through that every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you know what's going to happen. You're going to get knocked out, you're going to get this, and that. A bruised eye, a bruised rib will heal. A bruise on the shoulder or a bite on the neck will heal. So you sort of get over it, you watch it healing. But then together with that physical violence started the emotional abuse. And started distancing me away from my support network, being my whānau. And before I knew it, I wasn't calling my family for weeks on end because I was trying to recover, I was trying to heal.
I guess it'd be a lot of psychological manipulation to begin with. Kind of backhanded comments, under the breath comments, comments about who I would be hanging out with, who I'm friends with, what we do together.
So, you know that there's things that you had to do, because if you didn't, you would get the bash, okay, was the bash. And it was about being on time. It might be that you weren't there for a phone call. It might be that you smiled at someone else, another man, or talked to a friend, to their friend.
So we now in my shoes today, I have an understanding of what isolation is. In some parts of my abuse and violent experiences, isolation isn't about taking me away from my family or distancing from my family. Actually, for one of my partners, isolation was ensuring that he was there all the time. And I thought, this is really awesome. Like, I've got a man that sticks by my side. He comes everywhere that I want to go. You know, I'm never alone with my children. I now believe that was a form of isolating me from using my voice. It was a way of making sure that I would never say what's happening behind closed doors.
I slowly started to isolate myself, as well as he would actively attack people in my life so that they wouldn't really want to have anything to do with us. It got to the stage where it was so toxic that people kind of gave up on looking out for me or offering a hand. But he was very cunning, so he'd actually won over everybody, you know, and got them at a comfortable space so that they thought it would be okay for them to leave me alone with him.
There was that form of, I guess, isolation which I didn't recognise as abuse and control, because I've been conditioned to believe that abuse is physical. If you can't see the result of abuse, then it's not abuse.
Generally, everything would happen behind closed doors. Even if people were in the same house, they wouldn't really know what was going on until I would leave the room and be verbal about a few things. Well, he'd always be behind me, so he'd always have an opportunity to kind of shove me in the back, push me in the back, whisper things into my ears. Very subtle. So there would be things going on in front of people that they wouldn't realise until one day I would have the strength to say something.
And sometimes it is, oh, get dressed, let's go out for dinner. And after dinner, we'll go to the nightclub, sort of thing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't been to the nightclub for a long time. Yes, I'll come with you. So you get prettied up and you walk out, it's like, take that off. You're not going anywhere with me looking like that. Look like a slut. look like a hobo, you look like you're going out there to find you a new man. Okay, so what shall I wear? And then so having your clothes selected for you, even when you go to the shop. Oh, here, buy this. This will look nice on you. Oh, cool, that's one of my favourite colours. Yeah, I'll buy that. So it's that subtleness of, actually, I want to go to the clothes shop and choose my own clothes.
He'd try and contact me through people I thought were my friends. He would try to contact me through work. He would try to contact me through texting, Facebook, emails, the lot. If I didn't respond, he would find me or he'd come to my work. So after I'd blocked all of his contact, he'd message me through his sister's account, his mum's account, his brother's account. And so there was quite a big web. And then once I blocked all of them, it was the extended family, it was his friends, it was their friends, you know. There would be Facebook accounts created with my pictures and my details. So I did have a lot of pretty terrible stuff come back to me that people had thought was me. They'd message people pretending to be me. There is really no way of controlling it. As private as you try to keep it, you can't control all the people on your friends list, so of course there is information that does get shared.
Being alert or hypervigilant or waiting for him to walk or to speak or to shut a door in a certain way that would make me know that, uh-oh, he's in a bad mood. I need to be either really careful here or I just escalate it because I know that regardless of whether we fight now or the whole house walks around on eggshells for several hours, he was going to bash me. So sometimes you play that game where you want to just try to make things okay and keep the kids quiet or try and keep the house clean or do whatever it is you need to do to stop him from hitting you, or you just start that argument now because at least you're going to get bashed up right there and then and it's not going to postpone the inevitable.
I didn't actually realise that your partner could rape you, like, yeah, you know, like after you get a beating from them and then they do what they want with you. I didn't actually realise that that was rape. I didn't know that that was rape. I thought that was just normal. You know, until one of my mates enlightened me and told me that's not right, you know.